And here comes another late drop.
I told you I wasn't gonna stop. All right, enough of that. It's your boy Megalodon J. It's a late drop. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday because it's definitely Saturday for me. And I'm just gonna get to business. Shout out to everybody, man, that's trying to live a positive, clean life out here, that's trying to inspire millions. I mean, that's a task. A lot of people aren't trying to do it, but I am. So I'm gonna drop a few gems on you tonight. What I would like to talk about tonight is all the hoopla about Reggie Bush getting the Heisman Trophy back after 14 years. Look, you guys, I'm gonna take a different angle from this because I've heard all the whining and crying, especially from Doug Gobiel or whatever his name is, Gobel or whatever his name is. Sorry if I'm murdering your name, but you're really not that important to me, so I really don't see a reason for me to pronounce your name right because all you do is hate on other people. Yes, you are a hater. I will say that about you. You're a hater. You sound bitter because basketball didn't work out for you. I'm sorry, brother. Life happens. Stuff happens. Anyway, let's not talk about him because we're talking about Reggie Bush getting his Heisman back. Um, it's been 14 years, and I remember I can go all the way back to 2005, 2006 when this was going on. I read a book called The Tarnished Heisman. Um, I'm very happy that Reggie Bush finally got his Heisman Trophy back because one thing about it that the NCAA misses on a lot is they take away these awards, but they can never take away the moment. Which I don't know why they always do those things. They scrub the records, take the awards, and like you never existed. Like we don't have YouTube like I'm on right now to just look up what happened in that time period. It just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that though. Um, I really want to touch on a few things. Big lesson here learned because I did read the Tarnished Heisman. It was a lot of information in there, and the biggest thing that I learned from the Reggie Bush situation, outside of receiving the money that they said that he received, the benefits and stuff like that, it's folks, it's really about having a clean circle. Mm. Sometimes when you're supremely gifted, right? Like Reggie is and has been his entire life, his entire natural life here on this earth. He's been super gifted, right? And sometimes you meet people and then they meet people and then people come into your life. Everybody doesn't like you. Everybody doesn't want you to succeed. But just because people don't like you don't mean that they're going anywhere. It just means that they might play along like they like you just to go along for the ride. Well, I guess we could say this is his stepdad, which got him in this whole blah 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 in the first place with the Heisman Trophy, accepting money, doing all these things, the things that they said that he did allegedly, because there still hasn't been proven that he actually did it. Um, Another thing, when you're special, you're gifted, people. And even if you're not gifted, if you want to live a clean life, I've been talking to y'all a lot about this here lately. But this is I'm going to go a little bit deeper into it. Being special and talented brings a lot of the flies. It's like stink on shh. You know what I'm about to say. It's like rotten meat in the pride land with all the lions and tigers and bears. It brings flies, maggots, all that other stuff. You don't know what's a maggot. You don't know what's a fly. You don't know if it's gonna bring other cubs from other tribes or anything. You don't know what it's gonna bring. You just know that you're the meat in the center of the desert. That's all you know. A lot of times it attracts a lot of things that's not meant for you. But you don't know that because see what you're doing is you're just trying to be a good friend, a good person. You're trying to take everybody along. Everybody's not meant to go with you. We can learn this from the Reggie Bush thing because he was gifted a stepfather because his mother needed to be happy. And his stepfather brought all this trouble to him. And 14 years later, he's gifted back with this trophy. Whenever y'all are trying to seek and do something and be something special in the community, yes, the community, you have to make sure that everybody checks all the boxes. You have to protect yourself because talent is just like anything else in this world. It is, and then it isn't. So you have to make sure that those people in your circle are protecting the talent. Everybody's not going to protect the talent because they're going to be jealous of the talent. Because a lot of people internally feel like they are the talent. They ask, why this? Why that? This should have been me. This person doesn't deserve that. And I'm sure that that's what a lot of the conversation was internally. Because, see, a lot of those people, they don't have the courage to say what they really feel. They just do. And they reap the benefits of the talent that you possess. Do I feel like Reggie Bush probably did some things wrong? Absolutely. But did the NCAA make money off of him? Yes, they did. They made probably millions and probably, and as good as he was in 2005, they probably made billions off of him. Did a lot of people benefit from just being around Reggie Bush? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, who did it hurt? We're not talking about his stepdad. We're not talking about his mom. We're not talking about his little brother. We're not talking about his friends. We're talking about Reggie Bush that had to deal with the Heisman being taken for him for 14 years. That's what we're talking about. Now, I was listening to Doug the other day, and Doug was ranting and raving and stuff, talking about how he didn't deserve his Heisman, and what since we're giving him back, should we revisit the Pony Express or the UNLV with Larry Johnson and Grandmama? Man, those are two separate situations because Reggie outright won that trophy in 2005. He is only guilty of not cleaning up his circle. That's what he's guilty of. Everybody was taking money at that time. Young folks and old folks, and anybody that's trying to live a positive life, make sure your circle is clean because we can learn this from Reggie Bush. This is a life lesson. This isn't just about sports. We need to take a big look at the situation and look at what he values now because all he ever talks about is family. That's all he talks about. Because, see, whenever you are a person of substance, here they got that word, substance again. You're a person of substance. You make sure that you surround yourself with other substance, people that you can trust and keep your secrets. This has been the Big Fish. I'm going to drop some bombs on you. I hope you listen to me because if you want to live a good life, make sure you're putting good things around you. Because if your circle is broken and you can't trust them, you got to get them the heck up out of Dodge. It's your boy, the Big Fish, man. I'm going to drop some more stuff here in a little bit, probably. Y'all stay tuned.